In this video, I'll be explaining all the locked room locations in DMZ mode and more importantly, how you can actually unlock them. If you've been playing DMZ for a while, you've probably come across several doors that are completely locked and show a message saying key access is required. Now, let's talk about what access cards actually are. Access cards are special key items that allow you to enter these locked rooms. You can find them mainly through the black market. Head over to the Kurohana shop and under the special items section, you'll see different access cards available for purchase. As of now, there are 18 different access cards available in the game and they come in different rarities, including Epic, Legendary and Mythic. Some of these key cards can be directly purchased while others are unlocked through player progression levels. However, not all cards are available to everyone. A few cards remain locked if your trust level is too low and some cards are completely unavailable at the moment. For example, cards like the Kurohana Ship NFC Gold, Maintenance Room 2 and Storage Room 2 NFC card cannot currently be purchased from the store at all. On top of that, every access card has a daily purchase limit of 1, so you can't stack them endlessly in a single day. Another very important thing to remember is that you must equip the key card before the match starts. If you forget to take it into the match, you won't be able to use it even if you reach the locked room. Yes, it's also possible to loot key cards from other players, but that also means you can lose your own card if you die, so always be prepared when carrying one. In this video, I'll be showing you the locations of all 10 secret rooms and also giving you a clear idea of what kind of loot you can expect inside each one. Some of these rooms contain extremely valuable items. Let's start with the Epic access cards, and the first one is probably the most simple yet the most confusing at the same time, the train station locked room. Now naturally, most players assume this room would be somewhere near the actual train station, and trust me, I made the same mistake. I spent a ridiculous amount of time during the test server running around the station area, only to realize later that the room is located on the complete opposite side of the map, close to the Kurohana ship. It's a small isolated building with just one door and 2 windows, making it very easy to miss if you don't know exactly where to look. For clarity, I'll pull up the minimap on screen so you can mark the exact location. To unlock it, simply move close to the door and you will see a green interaction button pop up. After a short animation, the door will unlock and the player who opens it will get 30 seconds of loot priority inside. As for the rewards, this room is fairly basic. You will usually find one jewelry box, a computer and a handbag. Nothing too crazy, but still a decent stop early into the match. Now let's move on to another epic locked room, the Kurohana base access room, which is a bit more rewarding. Once you reach the main Kurohana base building, look for entrance number 04. From there, head inside, take the stairs and follow them all the way to the end. Be careful here because AI bots often patrol this area, and if you ignore them, they can deal serious damage from behind while you're busy opening the door. Clear them first, then unlock the room. Inside, you'll find multiple loot points, typically 2 computers, 1 server unit and a Kurohana loot box. This room is especially important because it actually has a chance to spawn mythic tier items. And I can personally confirm that I've found mythic loot here myself. This makes the Kurohana base one of the better epic key rooms to prioritize if you have the card. The next location is the Kurohana Ship NFC Silver, which is a legendary access room. This one is actually much easier to locate if you approach the ship from the Kurohana base side. Take a quick look at the minimap on your screen for reference. From the base, use the zipline to reach the ship, and once you arrive, enter the room with the white door. Inside, you'll notice staircases on both sides of the room. Either one will work. Take the stairs up and head toward the last room on that floor, and that's where the NFC Silver access room is located. Inside, you'll find a bedroom style area with 5 loot points in total, including a suitcase, a storage container, a locker and clothing racks. Since this is a silver tier legendary key, you are guaranteed to find at least legendary quality loot inside. One important detail many players miss is that this room is actually located on the 4th floor of the Kurohana ship. It may not feel like the 4th floor while moving inside, but the minimap clearly marks it as level 4. If this video is helping you out even a little, make sure you drop a subscribe because we're getting really close to 130,000 subscribers. Also, quick reminder, if you are struggling to find good teammates in DMZ, especially for modes like Building 21, make sure to join my Discord server. We're actively building it right now. There are dedicated channels for finding squads, voice chats without in-game mic bugs, and we genuinely want your suggestions to improve the server. The link is in the pinned comment and description. Now let's move into our next key card room, the Refinery NFC access card location. For this one, head straight toward the refinery area on the map, and the easiest landmark you should look for is the UAV tower nearby. There is also a helipad in this zone, but I'd recommend using the UAV tower as your reference point since it's clearly marked on the minimap and much easier to track while rotating. Once you reach the refinery structure, look for the main entrance and move inside. As soon as you enter, keep an eye on the right hand side, where you'll spot a locked room requiring the Refinery NFC access card. This room is a bit different from the others because it doesn't have multiple loot points scattered around. Instead, you'll find one single small safe inside. Opening this safe guarantees at least one mythic item, which makes this room absolutely worth visiting despite the empty surroundings. Other than that safe, the room itself doesn't contain any extra loot, so grab the item and move out quickly. Now let's move into our next location, which is Serpent Forest. Head towards the Serpent Forest area located near the upper mountain section of the map. To get the exact position right, first mark the nearby safe icon on your minimap and follow the path leading towards it. Depending on which direction you approach from, the landmark changes slightly. If you are coming from the path shown on screen, look out for a broken wall along the route. If you are approaching from the opposite side, look for a building positioned behind the safe. Once you enter that building, search for the underground stairs. After going down, scan your keycard to unlock the room. Inside, you'll notice a small vertical zipline well that takes you further down, where you'll find a small safe box. This room is divided into two sections, one below and one above. The upper section contains a single loot box, which usually doesn't offer anything special, while the main value comes from the safe located below. Now let's move on to Serpent Town, and yes, this is important. Serpent Town and Serpent Forest are two completely different locations, so make sure you don't mix them up. If you open your minimap, you'll notice Serpent Town runs parallel to the forest area but sits closer to the edge of the map. However, the key room itself is not actually inside the town, it's located between the beach and the town. To find it easily, mark the safe icon near the beach on your minimap and head toward that building. You'll see a 5-floor structure and the access room is located on the 4th floor, specifically room 502, which is basically a large bathroom area. You can reach it either by taking the stairs or by using the zipline from the reception area. Once you unlock the door, you will find a medium safe and a laptop inside. This room consistently rewards at least one red tier or mythic item, making it one of the more reliable loot locations in this zone. Next, let's move into the port key card location. Open your minimap and head straight toward the port area. This one is actually very easy to identify because the entire keycard room is inside a large red building, the same one you're seeing on your screen right now. Once you reach the port, follow the stairs leading up toward the building entrance. As soon as the gate opens, you will enter the keycard room. Inside, the loot is very straightforward. You'll find one laptop and one storage box to search. That's it. No hidden rooms, no extra safes. Honestly, this is one of my least favorite key card locations because the loot quality here is pretty underwhelming compared to other rooms, especially when you consider the risk of coming into the port area where AI density can be high. Still, it's worth opening at least once for collection progress. Now let's talk about the Business District NFC key card, which is a legendary tier access card. To locate this room, you first need to head toward the train station circular area. Once you're there, look around for a white painted house, which stands out clearly compared to the surrounding buildings. Enter the house, then immediately move to the right side. The very first room you encounter there is the key card room. Scan your access card, unlock the door, and you'll find a medium safe inside, along with additional loot containers. While my personal luck here hasn't been amazing so far, this room is still important because medium safes always have a chance to drop high tier items. So even if you don't hit something big every run, this location is definitely worth remembering. Now let's move on to the mythic access card location, which is the Hotel NFC key card room. This is one of the most important and valuable locked rooms in the entire DMZ map, so pay close attention to the route. To reach this location, you need to head toward the safe located near Tower N, which is the area with the two tall tower buildings. Normally, when players come here just to loot the safe, they take a single zipline and move forward. However, that route will not take you to the key card room. To access the Hotel NFC room, you must take two ziplines in sequence. Exactly as shown on screen, this is the only possible way to reach this location. There are no stairs, no ladders. Once you reach the upper area using the zip lines, make sure to clear the surrounding rooms first because AI bots often spawn here and can easily catch you off guard while you're opening the doors. After clearing the area, look for the blue colored door. This is where the mythic Hotel NFC access card is required. During the test server phase, this room was bugged and sometimes could not be opened, but that issue has now been fixed in the global version of the game. Once you successfully unlock the room, you'll find a medium safe along with additional searchable loot, including computers and a black suitcase. This room has a high chance of rewarding top-tier loot, which is why it's considered one of the best mythic keycard locations to prioritize. Last but not least, we have the Kurohana ship NFC Gold Access card, which is the mythic rarity one. This room is located on the second floor of the Kurohana ship, and there are two ways to reach it. You can either take the zipline from the left side of the ship, or you can walk around and access the second floor directly from inside the ship. One very important thing to keep in mind is that both of these entry routes are usually guarded by Quichi, so make sure you're fully prepared before heading in, especially if you're playing solo. Now this is where things get interesting. This door is completely locked, and as of now there is no option to buy this key from the black market or anywhere else. The game simply does not allow it. At the moment, the only possible way to unlock access to this room seems to be through player progression, meaning you may get a chance to unlock it as you rank up your DMZ level. There's also a possibility that upgrading your black market trust level could make this key available in the future, but for now, it remains inaccessible. That covers everything you need to know about all the locked room locations currently available. If you want a detailed explanation of DMZ contracts and how to complete them efficiently, tap on the video shown on your screen.